Hi, and welcome back to the Tutorial Studio, formerly SAS Enterprise Guides. You're back with Chris. Happy New Year. It's the 4th of January 2025. So today we're going to looking at Power BI and something really simple, but something I found to be quite useful in my role as a data analyst for the company that I work for, and that's to use visualizations as tooltips. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to use some built-in sample data, which comes with Power BI. So hopefully you should have the same data available. So I've loaded up Power BI desktop, gone into new report, and then we can use sample data, load sample data, and it should come up with financials sample. There we go. So click on the financials, you can see I've got some financial data there. I've got segment, country, product, etc. Units sold, sale price, gross sales, date, profit. Yeah, we can use those. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and transform the data and just make sure that we're happy with text, decimal, text. They all look fine. Date's a date. That's all good. It's called financials. Absolutely fine. Happy with that. So we'll close and load. And then we have some data to use to play with. So just a little bit of tidying up to start with. I'm going to click on date and I'm going to make that short date because that's my preferred. Don't have to do that. We might not even use it in this video. Anything else that we need to do? Sale prior, profit. We're going to use profit. Where's profit? Profit, there we go. So we're going to use profit and we're going to change that to currency. I think that defaults to US dollars. I'm in the UK, but we'll keep it as US dollars. That's fine. It doesn't matter for this video. So let's start by building a quick. Let's do a simple card. Let's use a card and let's put. What fields do we want on the card? In fact, let's do a table. Let's do a table. And the columns we want on the table. Let's keep it nice and simple. And let's go with units sold. So that's giving you the sum of units sold. Let's rename that just to make it a little bit nicer. Units sold. Let's take off decimal places from that and we'll add in, let's have a whole number, and because I find that much easier to read, 1.125 million. There we go, units sold. So there we've got our first visualization. Let's just drag this down here. Now, obviously on your dashboards, you're going to have far more visualizations on here. So this is just an example of how to, let's say you didn't want a too cluttered dashboard, final, finished, published dashboard. You want to keep it nice and clean, or you didn't want too much detail on there, but you did want to give a further breakdown of certain elements. So what I'm going to do is call this page summary. Let's pretend we've got lots of nice other visuals on here and some drop downs and slices, toggle buttons, etc., which we'll go through in another video. But right now we've got units sold, total, and no tooltip. So to create the tooltip visualization, we actually need a new page. Clear any page here. I'm going to call it unit tool tip. And then we need to tell Power BI what kind of page this is. So we go over to Format Your Report here in Visualizations. We go to Canvas Settings and we change it to Tooltip. And then we get this really small area here. And then I just put it in the middle. So outside of this box is just dead space, if you like. This is our actual window now, where we can add a visualization in. So what I want to do is put in a graph or a chart that breaks that down by product or even country. Yeah, let's do country. So let's add a column chart in. Put it right to the edges. We're going to put country in the x-axis and then units sold in the y. Let's rename that. That's to units sold. Units sold by country. Let's put the title in the middle, just to make it a little bit nicer on the eye. Sorry, sometimes I just noticed we don't have. Oh no, that's fine. That's units sold, so it shouldn't have a. That's not profit. So, but 0.0 million to 0.2 million doesn't really tell us too much. So let's go over to the y-axis and values, and then display units. And let's put thousands there, 0 to 200k, and let's put the actual data labels on as well. There we go. Let's go with data labels. Normally now I'd save that. I'm not going to for this demonstration, but I would highly recommend you saving your work at regular intervals. Now we go back to the summary tab. I'll click on our visualization there, which is a table, albeit only one row and one column. We then go to General in Visualizations, Format Visual, General, turn tooltips on. You want a report page, and then unit tooltip. As simple as that. And then, hopefully, with a bit of luck, when I hover over this visualization, it will show the tooltip, but not just any bog standard tooltip where it's a bit of text or whatever. It's an actual visualization. I'm struggling with that word today. Visualization, which gives you a further breakdown of that very top line number of units sold there. So let's hover over it, and there we go. We get exactly what is sold, what is shown in that. What I'd actually do is also hide that. That doesn't hide it from the desktop, but when you publish it to Power BI service for your end users to view, they won't be able to see this as a standalone page, which is likely what you want them to do, not want them to do. You probably won't want them to be able to see the tooltip page itself only when they hover over that and they get units sold. We can do that more than once. Let's copy. We've already got it, so there's no point reinventing the wheel, but we're going to change that from units sold to profit. Let's rename that, make it a bit tidier. So there we've got profit. As you can see, that's needs to be moved. It is in dollars, so we've got 16.8 million profit. Now, because I've copied this, that's still showing the same tooltip. But that's not very useful because that's units sold. So what we could do is do the same again, create another page, go to Canvas settings, tooltip, etc. But again, why reinvent the wheel? You can copy or duplicate, sorry, this. Instead of unit tooltip, we're going to call it profit tooltip. It's still hidden from for the end users when we publish it to the service. And all we need to do is switch out units sold for profit. We're going to change the name just to tidy it up. And there we've got profit by country. Now when we go back to summary, it's not going to show it because we need to tell it what to point to. So we go back to visualizations. General tooltips is on, but it's you're looking at unit tooltip page. We now want it to look at profit tooltip page. Once we do that, units sold, we've got a tooltip breakdown there showing that Canada has sold the most amount of units. Has Canada got the most amount of profit? No, it's actually third. France has the most amount of profit, or the highest share of profit, but only second in sales. Germany has sold the least amount of units, but it's actually made the second largest amount of profit. So just to recap, create a new page, go to visualizations, canvas settings, select tooltip, middle, add your visualization into there. On your other page, go to general, switch tooltips on, report page, and then page that you want to show as the tooltip. And that's about it for that. So that's how to create visualizations as tooltips for different told you I'm struggling with that word today. Different visualizations on a dashboard. Like I say, I'd expect this to have much more data on there. Something I do again at my place of work is at the bottom of each dashboard we've got a data status because we have multiple data sources from SQL Server, and it not only shows if there's any issues with the data, but I've created a tooltip page to show the status. So you can hop on the one I built for the exec team at work. You can go down here, you'll hover over the data status, and the tooltip that pops up would be a table with custom formatting or conditional formatting on there, red, amber, green, and blue, to say whether the data's loaded, whether it's missing, whether it's been rebuilt, whether it's partially built. Again, so it just gives a different perspective and a different gives end users the ability to view the data in a different way and give them a little bit more detail. Some people just want to know, look, how much profit have we made in that period? There you go. Some people want to be able to see a breakdown. Now, obviously, you could create that or that on this page, but if you don't have room or you just want to keep it nice and simple, this is another way to do it. You can have a tooltip pop up and show you the breakdown. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Please feel free to comment. I will get back to you. If there's anything else you want to do, or you want to know, you want me to create a video for, please let me know in the comments. And expect lots more content coming your way over the course of 2025. As I say again, Happy New Year. All the best. Thank you.